devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand, bang, got my hand. Call
Good morning. Welcome. How's everyone doing today? It's going to be a shorter patrol. We got a couple things to do that I need to do off camera, but we're gonna start off. Oh, I just realized that guy that I was talking to on startup, he couldn't hear me. My mic was off.
Show Daddy. Show him what you got.
What'd you get? Is that something to chew on? Is that a chewy for you? I love you. I'm glad you're starting to feel better. So, I know it was especially requested yesterday, although sadly I don't know if the person requesting it's going to be awake to see it, because I know they were up late on the second one. And I believe he's still going for 24 hours. The gentleman we rated last night. Nope. He's done. Alright. Well, I don't know what time he started, but Mr. 330, if you did that 24-hour, I'm sure you did. That's quite incredible. If you happen to swing by real quick and check out the VOD, that's amazing that you did it. Keep up what you're doing, man. But this is going to be... It was Nug yesterday, I think. If I remember correctly. I think it was NugFam. NugFam 4290. This vehicle's for you if you come back, check out the VOD.
Your iPad, you want it on?
Like I said, we're going to be starting off doing an earlier stream. And we're going to cut this one short. I got to do something at 1 p.m. Pacific time. So we have about an hour and a half, roughly speaking. sorry, 2.5 hours. It's only 10:30. So we're going to do about a 2.5 hour patrol.
Hi, look what came today.
Let's turn the radio on. Get you guys in on everything.
It's a special cloth chewy to go around the neck.
Oh, neat.
And it came in a package of 6, so there's different colors. But look, he's wearing it around his neck and using it.
Yeah, that's great. I hope
That's going to blow up. I'm just waiting for that to happen.
They don't have to be washed over.
Can't afford 3. Start
Nice.
medical. It's going to be a local that shot at me.
Switched over
I'm going to
here.
be hit multiple times in the arm.
Came from Arizona.
Cool.
Local that shot at you? Sounds like you got a problem with your settings. I don't think they're supposed to.
Mike, what are you with the Wisconsin?
Using it.
So guys, here is the Ghosted
2020
2020 FPIU.
sitting 100. When I'll be out of effect, resume no more to go. Right, control of the channel. for
SHP
sample.
Ghost Livery. It's so simple and so subtle.
Phone case.
You might as well be in it unmarked.
My stupid phone case.
Oh, that's nice.
And the darker colors, it's actually just hard to see
Okay.
if you're
All right.
ghosted or if you're what you're driving. So, but let's go over in CAD. We'll get marked 1041 10.8. That is not the server I wanted.
David 167, you guys code 400 shots fired.
Wow.
Yes, that's yours.
We're gonna go no subdivision. 4110.8. We have the voice that we hear in a lot of our videos doing dispatches. Jacob. He's one of the troopers. He's putting in some serious reserve hour time.
Wow, 30, scene code 4117. You can disregard.
That guy's
Be advised, are you sending actual medical or local?
He's gonna get Safford.
Oh, I got a wonderful wake-up call this morning. It was called a foot to the head from the little kid. It was awesome. He doesn't mean to. He just gets so wrapped up in what he's doing and playing that he doesn't pay attention to anything around him. There, now it fell. And the alarm went off. I'm waiting for those two to blow up on each other. We didn't turn on torque. I can feel it. This thing's kind of a slug. Brilliant. All right, well, let's we don't, no, not fuel, because we're not at a gas station, we're not at a home base. Let's just enable torque, guys. And that is the full-on scene, so we're gonna divert down behind this car. We're just gonna take one of the...
We're gonna go.
that doesn't take me anywhere.
I didn't think about it, that epilepsy colors are purple, and I go purple case, but... Okay. Here, it actually works.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna take forever to get through here. Everyone that came in last night and dropped a whole lot of love. What's going on, Shens? How you doing? Figure we start off today's patrol. I know last night Nug was like, please run the 2020, please run the 2020 in a Ghost. So we're just gonna start off today in a 2020 Ghost. We pretty much did an entire patrol in the Camaro up until we decided to wreck it out. So I'm doing good. I'm there's a scene going on out here on Great Ocean 13. Just did a major bot ban on Joey's stream. Oh no. Well, that's always fun. I somehow 178 accounts banned. That's insane, man. Well, I somehow, hopefully, have been... Oh, what are you doing? That's cool. What are you doing? I'm out of patience. I'm done.
307, I copy your self-generated 1011. Thank you to self-generating upward.
Oh, you lined him up. Good
Yeah, it's, I've waited through like 3 lights. So I'm so tired of waiting. We're just gonna cut through. I just wanted to get fuel. I wanted to come here. And of course I pull out to Great Ocean and there's a freaking accident that's got everything. I mean, I don't need it, but you know what I mean? Like,
5-1 purple.
it's always nice to start your patrol with a full tank.
5-1
Yeah,
5.
no, he's thankfully he's starting to feel better. The medication's
Clear.
taking effect. Now what side would you guys guess? Cody coming in. I say it out of like habit, but it's on the left. On a 2020? It's not here. F-150. Oh no. Oh no. What do I know? Yeah, no, it's not on the model. Like they didn't model the gas cover.
Good.
After the 2020. Yeah, no, I was trying to give Nug a chance to show up and see the 2020 ghosted.
Yeah, I saw the K927, I believe it is. He's in charge of the call now, and they're sufficient.
Yeah, it's not modeled. I'm gonna go with the passenger side.
Yeah.
A lot of the newer Fords like this, they're I don't know why the gamble didn't work for you. It worked the first time. You and Cody can battle that one out. Sometimes when the same person does it twice, there's no cooldown on gamble. I turn that off. I have no cooldown on the gamble. You didn't break it this time. No, you certainly didn't. Tell you what, we're doing a shorter patrol today, so I will do the first half in the 2020, and we're just gonna make that the first and last reward.
Can you also attach me to that 1011, please? I'm gonna be assisting.
So we're gonna do the first half in the 2020, and we'll do the second half in the F-150.
2 Charles, do the rear cam.
Proceed.
Dematelli, what's going on? Good morning.
10-7, 10-42, I'll see you.
Hopefully you are on your way home.
3 Charles, 238, 10-7, 10-42 at 17:35.
Looking forward to patrolling with you, man.
Control quick.
3:30 chiropractor appointment. Well, I got a 1 o'clock CVE training I'm going to be assisting with.
3 Charles 7, I copy your 1041, sir.
On your way to the armory. If you didn't have to do the mass bot ban, you would have been on duty. Yeah, well, I mean, it's cool when you're there for a mod.
No,
with, like,
don't touch.
being a streamer and having your mods in chat it's just like a second comfort. You know what I mean? Like, you don't necessarily need them, but it is definitely nice to have them there. Just seeing that little sword, knowing that it's not one of those things that you have to watch chat that much. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to worry about what chat.
Friday 364.
Let's see.
I'll be back 10A available.
Friday 364 back tonight, 17:36. You're good.
This local just turned their headlights on. So yeah, to me, just seeing the sword in chat, knowing, you know, and granted, like I have VIPs, I know they're not gonna mess with me. If anything, they're probably gonna be like, hey, somebody fix this, you know. So like I have an amazing group of people that you guys all come and join, so I don't really worry too much about it. Thankfully, I've escaped some of the trolls and some of the bots that have happened to some of the other streamers. Thankfully, I've escaped the bots. I know somehow I'm gonna get, you know, it's gonna happen at some point. It happens, I think, to every Twitch streamer that they get botted in some form, either follow botted or view botted or
Show me 1042, 107.
you know, whatever.
Monsieur 412
It's bound to happen.
At 1737, you have a great rest of your day, sir. I'm quitting.
But I mean, maybe it just means I do a stream in subscriber mode if I get view botted, or if it's follow botted, you know. Not a whole lot you can do about that. You just write Twitch and say, hey, I just got botted. I don't know what to do. I can't get rid of them. You know, I'm not trying to superinflate my numbers. Please don't ban me. And they'll, you know, they'll look into it whenever Twitch looks into things like that. Which, from what I hear, is, you know, once a blue moon. So, never. Yeah, I said blue moon. I give them some credit. But I've heard of people that have been, you know, it's like, hey, you know, how come you have like 80,000 followers and only 2 viewers? And they're like, oh, I got follow botted like 7 times. And you're like, oh, okay.
Charles 311 to Whiskey 177.
Yeah, so, I mean, yeah. If they don't see it as a priority, they don't see it as a priority. I mean, that's on them. So about 11:15, 11:30, we'll switch over to the F-150, and we'll just split this stream in half into 2 cars. I don't think the F-150 is a ghost, which sucks because it doesn't really flow with my title. I don't think I can ghost the F-150. We're just going to do a little bit of Signal 11 here on, technically, yeah, the S13. Not quite Interstate 1 yet. So how is everyone's morning going? Shens, it sounds like you've had an eventful one. Dem and Telly, you're heading on the way to the armory. That's great news for you and your troops, the guys that are with you.
Attention all units, signal 100 now in effect for panic button press.
I didn't hear a panic button. Oh, because I'm not highlighting
3 Charles 7 full control.
There. Now. No, I was highlighting on the, because I have my stream manager that I leave open. It allows me to change title and manage rewards and stuff like that.
3 Charles 331,
so.
Is 3 Charles 7 gonna be the unit that's panic buttons pressed?
FiveM 2 Bravo, correction K910, I copy you. On scene with 3 Charles 7, stand by for your 1032 report. 3 Charles 311 from control.
Go.
Navigating spawn 627 out 68. On the dirt road, an officer hit his panic button.
Yeah, be advised, I'm heading down his last known now. I was just speaking to him. I'm here on scene.
Where?
K9 10, can we be on scene if the officer is a mountain aligned bite to the neck? If we can get medical, scene's gonna be secure. You can go ahead and list 100.
Clear attention all units as
Alright, mountain lion bite to the neck. I think he's dead.
Will now be out of effect.
Mountain lions, they don't just like gently, you know, gnaw at the flesh. They kind of bite and yank. So you'd have a chunk, which would probably include
Charles 311 dispatch.
a few arteries and, you know, major life
Did you
support
mean Charles
functions to the
311
brain.
or Charles 33-1 for the panic button?
I meant 3 Charles 311 for the panic button.
10-4.
I don't know what. It's 3 Charles 331 there.
We are both on scene.
3 Charles 331, 10-1.
He's already in a 10-1 dispatch.
Control's gonna be out of channel for Sapphire.
Mountain lion deaths, yeah. I was almost victim to one. Being on a motorbike, they don't really give you much protection when you go out in the backwoods, and then all your units decide to leave you? Yeah. You don't really want to stay there very long.
Nathan, where did you go?
Those stupid mountain lions. You did a lot of hunting. I hate them. Yeah, I mean, it's IRL. They're beautiful creatures and they're amazing, and they don't hunt people like they do. They're scared. You know what I mean? Like they're not gonna, unless you're provoking them or attacking them, they're not gonna come after you. But San Andreas, this wonderful state, they pop up everywhere. They're like a complete nuisance creature. I've run them over on the highway. You're like, what's the mountain lion doing here? Splat. I'm not even gonna stop. I'm just gonna let traffic keep running them over. I'm going somewhere. I got something better to do. Mountain lion is just should be considered a nuisance creature. Oh yeah, Nug, this car is just for you, my friend. Thank you for the host. Thank you for showing my content on your channel. I do appreciate it. It means a lot to me, man. Something is falling out of the sky. A big rig. Oh, please don't land anywhere near me. Don't land anywhere near me. That thing's gonna go boom when it finally lands. It's falling. It's gonna go boom. Nug, I pulled the 2020 out just for you. And Cody, first thing redeems to put me in the F-150. So I turned off the redemptions. I'm gonna run half in this for you, and the other half we'll do in the F-150 for Cody. So it is free falling, like Payback Bills used to. He does not anymore. His computer is probably better than mine. He's got a 2060, 2070 Super? Or, no, 2070 Ti, I think he said. So his GPU is better than mine. You're still eating Skittles? How big of a bag of Skittles did you have? I'm terrified of... I mean, I'm not a fan of Skittles. They're okay, but, like, Skittles, M&Ms, I'm going for the chocolate.
Nathan, stop chewing your shirt and get your chew.
A 15-ounce bag. I'm trying to picture a 15-ounce bag. That's a big bag of Skittles.
Look it's right here. Get your
That is a rather large bag of Skittles. So you're going to be eating Skittles for the next week, and you're never going to want them again. Unless that's like your favorite Skittles. You know, your favorite candy is Skittles.
K910 Deputy is going to have a pulse of 70, respirations at 12. He has moderate injuries, bites to the neck and arm. All have been packed. No more bleeding if you can advise medical.
Medical's almost there.
Clear. Control auto channel.
And a 15-ounce bag of Starburst. Dude, you're going to be so sick of those two candies.
You're gonna be sick in general.
The 30 ounces. Ugh. I mean, I love those things, but like, I don't know, maybe it's the old man in me. I just cannot do that much candy like I used to. That was about the smoothest GTA stop I've ever done.
Does your trust fund make up for you not having a soul? I bet you're a faker.
Does my trust fund make up for me not having a soul? The Starburst are already gone. Oh, dear God, man. Like I said, I prefer Starburst over Skittles, but like, I buy a big bag like that, I wouldn't ever finish them. I just wouldn't.
Charles 311 dispatch.
Are you going or not? All right, I'm going.
Controls out channel.
10-4.
Send a pic on Discord. Yeah, go for it. Drop them in pics and memes in the Discord. And guys, if you're here and you're not yet already, if you want to...
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Bi-Coastal Nation. Oh, yeah.
Trooper Tyler, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. Welcome to the Bi-Coastal Nation. As I was just saying, guys, exclamation point YouTube. If you could drop me a sub on YouTube, I would amazingly appreciate it. We are working on getting content over there. Every Twitch stream we've ever done is over there. So if you want to go back and watch my very first, which you can't do anymore on Twitch, there you have it.
Charles 311 dispatch.
Every Midwest stream is over there. They
Can
should all be.
a whiskey unit out where that panic button at 627
You are
for
loud.
a short mountain lion.
3 whiskey 177 from control.
Thank you so much for the follow, Trooper Tyler. I appreciate you.
Captain and call assignment.
Why is my... There we go.
9497.
3 Charles 331 control. I'm going 10-7-10-42. Thank you.
God, we just celebrated 250. We just celebrated 250 followers. Yeah, I know. I was in a call with him, so we were discussing things.
Proceed.
And yeah, he said he's
I
gonna.
am not attached on CAD, by the way.
Good, go 10-8.
Stand by 1, so that's gonna be my apologies.
Yeah, Nick rated 330. I rated 330. Denver's such an awesome guy. So positive. So like just, you know, pay it forward. You know, he's.
Affirmative.
It doesn't matter what community he's in. He's just an awesome guy all around.
5 to make 3 to control.
Proceed.
You know, I'm like, hey Denver, we should play some games sometime. He's like, totally. We just won't play RP because you can't. But you know, he's like, we'll do something else. I don't care. That's fine. And I'm like, dude, you're just awesome.
Crash 1751. Have a great patrol, sir. I'm clear.
5 to 8 feet to control.
So after our Trooper of the Week vehicle structure is over, I will start bringing back some civilian patrols. We'll get those going. I think this Saturday or Sunday we might pull out our Voices in My Head character.
Control is going to be out of channel. Attack.
That is the one where you guys redeem the points, and you basically are the voices in my head. You tell me what to say, what to argue, what to fight, what to do. Within reason and within my structure, I will gladly do those things. Voices in my head, I hope to be a success. And
Control in channel.
The nice thing about civilian is I don't have this voice from dispatch in my ear.
5 to 8 feet.
I'm not seeing you on my board, sir.
Yeah, no, I mean it's not his voice in general, but specifically, but it's just having dispatch voice in your ear, having other officers' voices in your ear. It's like, you know, civilian. I go on my live channel and I deafen. I don't worry about anyone trying to talk to me. You know, leave me alone.
5 David 83. 5 David 83.
Do you copy my 1021?
5 to 8 feet standby.
5 Tom 83 reference captain a call assignment and 10-1 down attack force.
Pizza doesn't sound bad today. I just had pizza earlier this week, end of last week, something like that. Dude, I can't even keep track of what day it is anymore. It's so hard.
Christy.
Charles 15, 10-1, 10-8, 10-7-1.
3 Charles 15, 10-41, 10-8, Act 10-71 for BCSO, 17-54.
It's Wednesday. Yeah, I know. But the thing is when you hang out with the Aussies, they always say the day ahead of you. So, like, they said it was Wednesday yesterday, so I thought I was going to be screwed. And he's like, no, wait, it's Tuesday for you. It's Wednesday for me right now. Like, oh my god, it's so confusing. I understand the whole time difference and stuff like that. You know, there's, what, 16 hours ahead of us, or ahead of me. So...
If you want something to chew on, look here.
Someone's getting in trouble for chewing on their shirt.
There you go.
He's so adorable. NCIS. If you want another TV show on like USA style TV show to watch and you haven't seen it, it's Burn Notice. It's on Amazon Prime. It's probably one of my favorite TV series. I've watched it through. I don't want to misquote because I know I'll probably get corrected over here, but I think I've watched it through probably a solid 12 times at least.
At 627.
I think I just heard or more. She's nodding her head or more.
Clear County 1051 going out advising an ETA of approximately 5 to 10 mics.
It's an interesting plot. The first 3 seasons are pretty repetitive, which is really annoying because it's like you tell someone how awesome the show is, but literally it's like the first 2.5, 3 seasons, you're just like, main character goes, does something, helps, succeeds, comes back, you know, world's a better place. And like the first season, while it's cool to see for the first time, typically by like episode 6 or 7 or 8, people are just like, is this all the show is? And you have to like, it's one of those series that's like, it got canceled probably for a reason, but the ending was just amazing. Now, which NCIS? Because now they have like 30 different like versions. They have NCIS LA, NCIS the original, NCIS New Orleans, I think they had. NCIS there's so many NCS now. I think it's give me the one with Gibbs. I kind of stopped watching original. Yeah, I stopped watching the original one when I understandably so. Michael Weatherly, he wanted to move on. He has his own show. What is it, Cote de Pablo or Davi? You know, they didn't kill her off. They kind of kicked her out and brought her back, but made it look like she was dead. So, and then Donoso and David have a child together, which is like finally.
1 out of 3.
Sorry, spoiler alert
Just
here.
verifying that you got my self-generated 1011.
I completely just started rambling on.
Clear. I got your self-generated 1011. Thank you for self-generated. I'm clear.
But it's such an amazing series. I've watched that one too, through and through a few times. I just haven't watched the latest seasons. They're up to like, what, season 20 now or something like that? LOL. Yeah, sorry, man. You said you're watching through, and I just started spoiling the whole thing. That's rude.
Five David 27 in control.
Go ahead.
Show me 1042, 107. Thanks for dispatching.
Clear, showing you 10-7, 10-42, 1758. My pleasure, sir. Have a great rest of your day. 1 out of 3 from control.
1 out of 3.
Can I have further 43 for your self-generated 1011?
From I can give you a 28.
Clear, I'm ready.
Actually, be advised, 28 is on the self-generated 1011.
That is Mel. Guys, if you aren't already, click open a second tab and pull up Meld, MELD Gaming. She came in last night and was a big contributor to Breaking Me. Very generous. I think it was 6 gifted subs. Nug, you were one of them.
1041, 10
Some bits. Everyone kind of came in and just ransacked my channel real quick with a whole bunch of gifted subs and some bits all at once. A bunch of follows. Just random acts of kindness. It was amazing. What? You okay? Well, no, I just looked at my plate reader and, yeah, I saw a ghost. My rear plate reader, I didn't realize it like instantly, but it said San Andreas exempt. But it said San Andreas exempt, and it was like there's no cops, and it wasn't a police plate, you know, like.
Lights on wall 8.
Proceed.
It was like an unmarked.
Lights on wall 8. Show me 1041, 10-8. Active crash.
So, yeah, I kind of did see a ghost. There was...
18.
There was, like, definitely something here.
Show me 10-8
5 because you can. Thank you so much for the bits, Nug. I do appreciate it, man. That's so awesome.
Clear, showing that call clear at 1801.
5 times 660.
That would be crazy if AI had an exempt plate. I haven't paid attention that closely, but I think maybe you're right.
Show all units called number 2, DUI checkpoint clear. Tech count 4 has been terminated and checkpoint's been terminated.
Clear at 1801.
Why do you gotta do that on stream?
I had to sneeze. That one you can't really help.
Yeah, but when you do it on stream, you do.
Charles Swift interact 5 David 83. David 83.
No, take easy, man. Sorry, I just don't know what happened.
1-5, you got transmission.
It was like a massive allergy attack or something all at once. That
Did you have a
killed me.
transmission, sir?
Careful. Have you got a
But I hope you enjoy your lunch, man. Take it easy.
Stand by. I believe he's 10-17-42. It's not showing up on my board at this time.
So we're going to keep heading down 68 back towards Sandy and see what happens. See what we can find out.
Intentional call, intentional stations, operating Senators, communication, server 2, channel 1. Control 661 is going to be temporarily out of service. 1803, self-dispatch unit is in effect until I return.
Temporarily out of service until he returns. Well, what if someone else returns? Does that mean self-dispatch is still in effect? I think he needs to reword it. What do you think? Someone else comes in, starts dispatching. Sorry, sir. We're still under self-dispatch until control whatever number you were comes back. Excuse me? See, guys, this is why we're going to be doing MBU patrols again once this Trooper of the Week's done. This is why we're doing MBU patrols so often, is because I can just squeak by right here or squeak by over here, you know. I don't have to sit in line and wait for these stupid locals. So guys, just to push Midwest a little bit further, we do have exclamation point MWRP, and I think mostly everyone here is either in Midwest or knows, but if you do exclamation point MW streamers, that pulls up a website, and anyone who is streaming Midwest right then shows up on the website. So if you were ever just craving to see some LEO or Civ content and you want to check out Midwest content, you pull up that website. Especially if you bookmark it, you can go there anytime and see who's streaming from Midwest. So we're kind of slow rolling, somewhat on purpose. Another panic button for real.
Control back 10-8, all units. Signal 100 is now in effect. 1805 for panic button press.
God, he could have just said I'm 10-6, you know. Maybe we'll get attached, maybe not. Signal 100 is for another panic button. No idea what it's for.
Union 222 from control.
Union 22.
5 Union 22.
Maybe our sergeant with somebody.
Union 22, can I have you respond? It's gonna be 405 Chimach for a panic button press. It's gonna be 405, you got Route 1.
I think we filled up passenger side last time, so we'll try and do the same thing.
Route 1 off Orange. Barbano Road.
Union 22, we copy, will be en route.
Clear. Control calling any unit able to activate port or marine. Advise.
Says gotta be running out of priorities the way they've been going. I don't think they're running out of
Control
priorities.
any unit able to activate port or marine. Advise the dispatch.
I don't think that's the issue.
3 Charles 22, I can activate Coast Guard.
I think it's
Clear.
just
Can I
people
activate
getting
Coast Guard and
bored.
respond? 405 Borverno Road.
It's definitely, I think, more of a problem than, like, yeah, it doesn't need to be
Quite confirm,
as...
I can also activate Coast Guard as well.
Clear, 5 times 30, can I activate as well?
So last night, after the stream ended, guys, I jumped in with Nick, and we started patrolling LS. As he and I do, we kind of go back and forth. We pulled over Michael's civilian for doing 5 over. Verbal warning given. Extended some professional courtesy there, but yeah, it was not someone, not someone we expected to pull over. We pull over, and Nick comes up the window and he says, "Yeah, officer, you know, Officer Holstead, as he does. He watches way too much Chicago PD. Officer Holstead, you know, LSPD, blah blah. Pulled you over for this, da da da. Michael." Is that seriously? 76, yeah, I know.
1922 dispatch.
Was that this guy?
Go ahead.
1922.
I can't confirm or deny. Like,
officer down.
Also, it's gonna be 167.
yeah, I don't know about the car either.
Cap. You can show us unseen. We got his
I can't confirm it's his car, so I can't actually
We'll be trying to
perform a
locate.
full-on stop. We'll get out and just make sure he's okay. Yeah, I saw the headlights too, and I looked down.
Coast Guard 90 control.
Hey, everything okay?
Yeah,
I'm good. One of these.
What's the 20? It's gonna be 419.
Sorry about that. My radio's really loud. What's that?
I'm saying one of the stupid civilians stopped while turning, and I split his rear end, and he drove off. I'm good though, don't worry.
You're good. Do you need a tow or anything?
Nah, it's driving.
Okay. All right. Well, drive safe, okay? I can't confirm it was him or not, so I really can't act on it. One of the things about nighttime is sometimes you miss those things. But yeah, they were doing 76. I saw the radar hit as well. I'm not gonna light them up or anything. Let's turn the radio back up for you guys, for me also. Yeah, I definitely did the same thing, but by the time I was able to flip, they were, if they're doing 76, they're long gone, you know what I mean? And then I just pull around and I see this guy kind of, could check dash cam.
Hey Charles, 182, I should be showing
Stuff like that, I've been on 1012s IRL, and checking the dash cam is a whole lot harder than people think. For the CHP to check a dash cam, you have to pull the CD out and you have to bring it back to your office and they have to analyze it. So it's not something that happens right away. I know we roleplay that we have, you know, SD cards and stuff like that for accidents, review dash cams. You know, to catch a civ like that, the speeding, it's one of those things, like, if we see them again, if they're doing 76 past me, they'll do 76 past someone else. We will get them. And you're not going to catch every speeder. And realistically, if I put that,
unit able to activate Coast Guard or Marine.
You are really
Report
loud.
Authority advise control. 1811.
But you know, if I put that, the civ will go, oh, what you call it? You know, going too fast for ALPR to pick up.
And I can activate volunteer fireboat.
realistically, it wouldn't be going so
Lincoln
fast
30,
because
I'll be heading down to 010 to grab it, but you can hold off this for some wildlife units.
Clear. Post and wildlife, you copy that?
okay, local, you can just go. No regard for anyone else. Yeah, no, it's. I could put it, you know, reviews dash cam, looking for black car speeding past, blah blah, and.
Go ahead.
Unit 22, can you start me 2 more ground units to search the area, and if you can also notify SAF or SOD if they're available, as this is going to be a missing action call.
The nice thing is in this fog.
Flight level 364.
Go.
Someone must be sitting out on Great Ocean.
For the call time.
Copy, standing by.
I try and keep my roleplay as realistic as I can.
New call assignment, you're going to be referencing call number 1 for a panic button press. 405 for Brino Road. 405 for Brino Road, panic button press.
That's over where my Civ lives.
167. Other units are requesting you to locate.
My Civ lives down here.
Friday 364,
There's
en
Sino.
route.
And I think it's this one right here is where my Civ lives. So, I don't know what he's got something going on over here.
Five David 164 from control. Five David 164 control.
I know Michael, who's a corporal, he's over there. And I think Hugo's over there, who's a sergeant. But I don't know what they're doing over there as for duties. I don't know. Hugo's union. I think he's LEO presence, so he's the supervisor on scene.
Unit 22, can we get a TAC channel established and you can clear the air as well?
Copy. Attention all units
Good call,
operating
Hugo.
the panic button press at 405 Barbano Road. You can be operating at attack channel 4. I repeat, all units operating the 1099 panic button press 405 Barbano Road. Attack channel 4. Dispatch clear 1814.
Friday 364, can you move me, please?
I think we'll
Flight level 364, key up against it.
we're starting to get to that point. We'll head down to HQ real quick. We'll grab an F-150.
Attention all
Mel
units.
is hilarious. I love Mel.
Signal 100 will now be out of effect and control's going to be out of channel for Sapphire.
If I wasn't in server or if I wasn't in server right now, I would probably be tuned into her stream. If I wasn't in server, obviously. I thought about doing a later patrol after after I do the training, so you know, keep an eye on the channel, guys. If you don't have notifications turned on, especially right now, my streams are so sporadic. Turn on notifications. At least you'll know when I'm going live. Catch me, or jump in the Discord. Discord has a channel that notifies everyone when I go live. You can click directly into the stream from there.
Can 43 County.
Good best dispatch Southwest Channel.
So like I said, right around I posted your emotes in her chat. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, Well, she gifted you the subs so that you could use those, so. Hi. What's funny is I actually had a friend make these. One of my coworkers made these all for me, and so. She's one of the followers of my channel on Twitch. But yeah, no, these were, I personally know the creator of those. If you're interested in them, I could definitely set one up with those that want similar style. She's a little bit on the pricey end, but she does them. Those are drawn by hand. You just had Skittles and Starburst and you're waiting for Taco Bell. Oh my god.
Do you ever stop eating?
Hmm?
Do you ever stop eating?
Not you. What is going on with my game? Why is it so laggy and like... That's weird. I'm like running at like 25 frames a second here. With the fog, with everything else going. Normally it's silky smooth, but it's definitely not silky smooth right now, which is really annoying. Alrighty, guys. Yeah, but the fog normally doesn't do it. Like, I've patrolled in the fog before. No issues. And it's smoothing up, or it's starting to smooth up already. There's a little bit of a hesitation. So, I think... F-150, F-150. There it is.
Control's gonna be in channel.
Charles 112.
It is a ghost. Sweet.
Go ahead.
Charles 112, I'll be in an active 10-12 together with 3 Charles 311. We are now known as 3 Union 112.
3 Union 112, 1041, 10-8, 1819.
Practically a ghost just by doing this. That looks good as fuck. Yeah, I agree. No push bumper. Since I'm not doing CVE stuff, put a tonneau cover on it.
Cannon 4-3, I'll be looking for a off-road dirt vehicle that was
What do you guys think?
the Sandy Shores area. I'm currently a 6th.
This gives me
It's going to be a gray 2-door
some
open type off-road vehicle.
clearance. So like as I'm coming through the intersection, you see the side lights on the side of the ram bar. That's like intersection clearing lights. That's why they put them on the farthest front part of the truck. And they put them sideways. But I think it kind of just looks good this way. I don't know if I should run spotlights or not.
3 Union 5-6 control.
Proceed.
Show us out on a 1011 postal code 809 Marina Drive. It's going to be on a white and color compact car with tinted windows.
1M to control.
1M3, go ahead.
Do we have an active 1070 going on right now?
Not that I'm aware of. One M3, can you advise further?
I think she's trying to
Be
figure it
advised, I just
herself.
saw a female running in blue hoodie, pink hair. She was coming from the direction of a traffic stop. I wasn't sure if it was connected.
Correct.
3 Whiskey 177 to 1 Adam 3.
Go ahead.
I've been seeing her around all day around Sandy Shores. She seems to just be running in circles.
10-4, just the direction of travel she came from. We'll make sure she wasn't wanted.
It's a little bit better, but it's not much.
5 Union 22 dispatch.
Yeah, the fog has never caused me any
Go
issues.
ahead.
Union 22, can you start me
I think I know why.
52 out here? We managed to get the officer out of the water. He's been submerged for a while. CPR is currently in progress. If you can start them this way, Priority 1.
They should have already been on scene, so I dispatched them like 10 minutes ago. Standby control at a channel for Sapphire.
Alright. That might help. So remember how I said, guys, that my 1080 Ti, I think, is on its dying legs? I think the fog is actually pushing it. I mean, it's usage. I'm literally sitting at like 95% usage.
What happened?
Yeah, I talked to her. She said
My
that
CPU
she's
is
just
down in
trying
the
to,
50s.
Get ready for the Olympics currently.
So I just kicked the fans on because they were on, but they were on like 50%. So temperatures were climbing. And then I kicked on my overclock, so that should increase performance of this thing. But yeah, if I'm overclocking just to run this, it's time for a new GPU. We're looking. We may end up with just a 2080 Ti, and when wait another year and just replace the 2080 preemptive, we'll get a 3080 because the specs on that thing, summer sales. But yeah, I know. Unfortunately, the middle of, I mean, I like to go for the biggest and best, so a 2080 Ti is pretty much all I'm gonna tolerate. What's funny is a 2080 Super is better than a 1080 Ti as far as performance. So I started playing. What did I start playing? You run an SLI. Yeah, see, when I bought this computer and I spec'd it out, I almost ran dual 1080s in SLI, but then I started reading and it was like, at the time I built my computer, a lot of games didn't take SLI. Like, there was a few games that did, and that's cool. Like, a few games, did use SLI, but not all the games that I played. Nothing I played. This was the only one that really I played consistently that took SLI. So I was like, well, there's not really a point in paying for something that, the games I do play here and there that don't even
3 Union 5-6 control.
What's funny is, like, you can get a 2080 Ti right now. 2080 Ti water cooled with radiator and fan for $2,500. Or you can get, are your lights on for a reason, Trooper? Or you can go get a RTX Titan.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Bi-Coastal
Deputy Drew, welcome to the channel. Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate you. How's your day going? Or drop in on the lurk. Either one, I appreciate. Yeah, mine were not on. Do you remember when they had that Bitcoin mining phase that happened when 1080s were $1,500? That's when I built my computer.
Back in channel.
And every high-end card, every high-end card was like
31 from control.
Skyrocketed pricing.
Charlie 3-1.
So.
Section 3 Union 461.
Excuse me.
Stand by for new call assignment.
You hit my truck.
Look. 3 Union 416, reference tab for new call assignment. They're going to be referencing call number 2. Possible drug deal in progress, 913 Grapeseed Avenue. Now on call advises whiskey.
How do you tell it's a local?
Buckshot, blue hoodie, black
The
shorts,
wheels are still steering.
buying drugs
And there's
from a
no
male
one there.
at the LTD.
And the other car left.
Control plate 1827.
I don't even get damaged my truck.
Negative, you can remain tonight.
Didn't hurt the headlights, didn't hurt that. Didn't hurt the... It didn't even touch my truck, apparently.
Get on 43 from control.
Yeah, go for it.
It scratched my
Stand
truck.
by for a new call assignment.
Copy.
Get on 43, reference cap, new call assignment. You're going to be referencing call number 2. Possible drug deal in progress, 913 Grapeseed Avenue. 911 caller advised whiskey buckshot, blue hoodie, black shorts, buying drugs from a male inside the LTD 913 Grapeseed Avenue. Control clear 1828.
97 on merge.
Yeah, this is one of those things you get in to the general area code 3 and then you cut your sirens.
943, we have a description of the Whiskey Foxtrot or the
And maybe even cut
other
your
suspect.
lights. Like that's, you know what I mean?
Negative, only the whiskey buckshot.
If you can sneak up in something that's more ghostly, there's no light bar, there's, you know, something like a ghost or an unmarked. If you can sneak into the area like that, that's all the better. That's how you catch drug dealers.
Kind of 430 to the other unit responding. If you want to approach from the west side of the streets, or I'll come from the east.
Well, let's go drop down there and
Kind of 430, 23.
Clear.
this thing is surprisingly fast, guys. Let's see, we'll do a... I mean, that was 85. That was, you know, to a point where I would pull someone over.
Kid 43, is the Whiskey Foxtrot going to be purple hair and a blue jacket?
Possibly, yes. All I got the description with blue jacket.
.90 is the base break. See, I typically give them 10 over. So if we're doing 65 zone down on...
10 on 43 from control.
Good.
Oh, so you're just going for the big
reference
time
captain, more
speeders.
One under control.
1 arm 3.
Get out of the
I'm gonna be
road,
attempting to
bicyclist.
catch up to a black motorcycle. Rider was wearing all black. We're heading eastbound, Route 68.
Is it going to be an active 1080?
Please attach.
Unknown at this time. If I haven't been able to really catch back up to him, if there's a unit up ahead that could help me. Be advised, we're just turning on to East Joshua.
Control 15, can I have you attach to that? Attempting to catch up at this time.
Careful.
Control 33, can I also have you attached, please?
I copy.
Be advised, we are now 842 East Joshua Road. They are yielding. They're pulling over.
Copy.
So that's normally the Civ that RP's here. Let's see if they're here. Hello, hello, anyone here? You on your lunch break? He must be on his lunch break.
R3, can you turn on your post? Never mind about that.
Asking for a manager to sneak you in. That's great. Does it really... Huh? We're fixed again. I have such minor damage that it was like... With a little bit of love and a lot more duct tape, you should be good to go. That's great. Okay. Does anyone else see a problem with this picture? Yeah, see, I pull people over for 10 over, and then depending on how they react to me is how whether they get a speeding, a written, or verbal. That's my rule of thumb. If I pull you over, you're super cool, super chill, no problems. Hey, no big deal. Just slow it down for me. You know, the next cop might not be so nice.
Control's gonna be out of channel for tag.
Give me a little bit of a hard time? Man, I wasn't doing 10 over. Come on, what are you talking about? And then everything else goes smooth? Guess what? Now it's going to go on your record you got stopped for 10 over. So the next cop can, you know, be like, hey, you've already been warned for this. And if you give me a really hard time, you're getting a citation. Congratulations, here is a ticket to the county ball. Please pay to attend.
Confirmed, either call the trooper down and that attack channel is going to be code for being transferred. So most of the units will be heading back now.
It's like the meme that I saw. Lady gets pulled over by an officer. Lady said, before the cops can say anything, the lady goes, "Oh, is this a chance to buy a ticket to the state county ball?" Trooper, confused, says, "Ma'am, troopers don't have balls." Sorry, dad joke. Total dad joke. I should try that and see if any of the civs or any LEOs get caught up when I'm patrolling as a civ. I have someone that I could totally pull that off too.
Control's gonna be back in channel.
Oh my god, guys.
416 county.
Proceed.
Can you possibly attempt back on call number 2 with 911 caller?
You want to be reserved,
I'll
Civ?
attempt to call back then.
Central, thank you.
They just opened up. Were you not the rank for it, or you're what? Hmm? Senior trooper. Okay, you have a lot going on, IRL. I get it. I mean, I think it's 2 hours is the minimum for reserves. So, I don't know if that's going to, grant promotion to senior reserve, but if you just have
177 county.
3 Whiskey 177.
Do we got any 1051s available?
The way he's saying that,
Negative, yeah, if you need one, advise I'll out of county.
10-4, if you want to go ahead and route me at 1051 809 Alhambra Drive for a white four-door sedan illegally parked.
Clear County 1051 en route. They advise ETA of approximately 5 to 10 mics. Dispatch clear at 1837.
Copy, thank you, dispatch.
Clear.
sorry, my computer sits on one of those hard mats because it's a carpeted area. So it has one of those hard mats for like wheels to roll on for chairs.
1M3 to Bravo 30.
But it doesn't fit completely on it. So if I don't,
sure thing.
I put it up on some wood blocks so that it sits high up off the ground and I can actually utilize the, you know, airflow off the bottom. Because the feet tend to slide off the side and it goes into the carpet and then it just sits on the ground. So, okay, unfortunately, those wood blocks occasionally move around. And the computer starts to tip over. So, yeah, if I had it my way, my computer would be sitting, you know, up here. Or if I had it my way, my computer would be sitting back here, so you guys, while it was on stream, could see the lights of the computer case. But I have literally a plastic card table that's, you know, and somehow I have my GoXLR Stream Deck keyboard, mouse, mic stands, and two 32-inch monitors on it. Kind of crammed everything into one spot, so... For now, this is, you know, make do with what you got. Bigger desk, I would, for sure. I would love to get like a U-shaped desk so that it comes around, wraps around my side, and then comes around behind me, and I could just, you know, enter, exit this way. That would be awesome. I have a desk in mind a long ways out because I need to probably get my own house first so I can have my stream room, but it's an L shape and you can attach, like it's modular, so you can attach more to it.
Can I get a 1071 to our location 809 Alhambra Drive?
So I would buy an L-shaped desk, plus I would buy one of the straight desks and then connect them all together, and then the whole thing is a sit-stand station, and you can just basically daisy chain them together, so you can literally run the table, you know, run the desk. So you push one button over here next to you, and the desk behind you, the desk to your right, and the desk straight ahead all goes up at the same time. So if I want to like slide my chair out, stand up, and do some patrolling, I can do that. They also support like 500, 600 pounds each or something like that, so it's like Dwight's mega desk from The Office. Yeah, kind of.
Risky 177, we got an uncooperative subject currently at 809.
Well, yeah, you're towing their car. Do you really expect them to be happy? What are you thinking? Of course they're going to be upset.
Jog 15 from control.
15.
Are you available?
Tempo.
Jog 15, can I have you now? 809 Alhambra, 1071 request.
Tempo, listen.
Yeah, I mean, when my character's car got towed here, I was so blitzed out of my mind with, you know, stoned that... Actually, it was right here. If you guys didn't see that scene, that was a fun one. But, yeah, my character was so blazed, he didn't even know what was going on.
71, correction, 51's on.
Negative, do you want county?
10-4, please. Be on a yellow and black 1986 Silverado. We're going to be at the LSC off of 68.
I probably over-exaggerated how stoned my character was, but
Approximately
It was a new
5
weed.
miles control
You know what I
clear
mean?
1841.
He wasn't used to it yet. He just came here. We got high on the beach with,
Union 416.
I want to say it was
Dispatch.
X-ray...
Proceed.
One X-ray, or one...
Could you advise
Yeah, one
for the
X-ray
RDF
77, I think?
call?
Chris? We got
1021,
Stone with his character.
10-4, thank you.
Quick.
To which my character, nor myself, remember the name, but my character was so high that he was not going to remember anything much for that day, other than getting a DUI.
3 Whiskey 177 to Jaws 15.
15.
Can you step it up to 809, please?
Well, there's a stop sign right there. That's great.
Gonna be on Alhambra in front of the 24/7. We're gonna be next to the Chihuahua stand.
Yeah, 422.
Speed. I thought about it.
Attention all units, reference cabin is soft bolo. For a male, all black.
I would probably have to
clothing,
get a
vehicle type is
civilian
gonna
of
be
a much higher
black colored
tier
Mercedes,
to be
negative
the
28,
bomber slash
one
person on the
attempted
phone.
murder on a peace officer.
I'm
Black
sure I
city
know a
northbound
few that would
interstate
probably
Traction
be willing to
Route
do it,
1,
but I think it's also one of those things that's
from
been done.
405. Dispatch clear 1843.
So one of the advantages that I don't really take advantage of as a truck is our ability to just post up on a dirt area like this. I can see people coming from quite a ways away. Oh, someone's coming out of, what is that, Station 4? I would say that, yeah, the Explorer and Tahoe both could sit here. But I wouldn't sit here with a Charger or a Vic, you know what I mean? Just because this road is pretty rutted out, and especially where I'm sitting. I got like 2 tires partially onto the dirt road. Yeah, I would say any of the larger SUVs could sit here. Don't mind me, I may borrow that spot. Well, if you're senior, you can't use the Tahoe. I've seen BCSO units sitting here, and they sit here, and I mean, their vehicles, for some reason, are able to, you know, go off-road a lot more than ours. You have the 16 and the 13 Explorer. So between either of those vehicles, I think you should be fine. Hoping to get Master soon. Yeah, man, fingers crossed you get Master Trooper soon.
3 Union 56.
And then you join...
809 Alhambra Drive.
I thought I turned that off at the beginning of the stream. Has it really been going this whole time, or is that like the first time someone's used it? I normally it's going nuts, so I get the reminder right away, but I don't remember seeing Life Invader. I thought it was off.
1846.
Chill, I think control.
Go ahead.
If you can let medical get one to his deployment, as well as the 51.
Clear. Medical now. Step by.
Yeah, I mean...
1051 advised that ETA approximately 5 to 10 miles. Control clear.
Believe it or not, the corporals and the sergeants, they're already looking at you to know if you're going to be good COC
Control is
material.
going to be out of channel for staff.
So that if you do turn on that app, they know... I was surprised when I got my Master Trooper. You know, I was told, hey, we're already looking at people. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, well, everyone that's going to be Master Trooper is probably going to be applying for COC, or, you know, some people will. So we're watching everybody. Like, that's scary. So no matter what you do, you're off the radar until you hit the rank where you can, you know, realistically apply and kind of fill the shoes of the corporal spot. Which I hope one day to be able to do. I'm being
Super
paged.
already back 10-8.
Mel just impounded and suspended a license of a police officer who's being a civ. So
Mhm.
caught doing 105.
Some people think they can just, I'm a cop, I can get away with anything. I'm gonna drive like an idiot. Some meta knowledge coming in about what's going on Mellstream. The nice thing is, like, BCSO, they have all these dirt roads and stuff they can patrol. But this is all BCSO. None of this is mine. So apparently, off-duty LEO got pulled over for 105. Don't know where. And she impounded the car and suspended the license for speed.
Here you go.
That's just what I heard. I don't know. If I was a COC for that department, I don't know which department, I would probably be looking into a demotion. Yeah, you tie your character together and you go do something, you know, stupid and reckless with an LEO off duty. Hey, guess what? You can hang on to that rank you have for a little bit longer, or maybe we'll just drop you a rank because you need to mature and learn, you know? It's obvious that you can't handle the responsibilities that you've been given. So, darn. Yeah, no, it's... That is not a good spot to be for that LEO. Realistically, he gets his license suspended. He should be, you know, suspended from driving an LEO car too. Because you don't have a license. You can't operate a motor vehicle, you know, police car or a civilian vehicle. You can't operate anything without a license. So, you'd basically be giving yourself a 93. In community terms, you know what I mean? So,
Control's
I can't
gonna be
patrol.
back in channel. Control unit requesting
Biker foot patrol. Well, depending on what department he's from.
Or correction,
HP, we don't have bikes. I mean, we have motorbikes, but those require a license too. Get out of my way. Turn.
You got a squad out from Station 10. Approximate ETA of 10 miles.
Copy. Just advise him it's for taser prong removal.
I did, sir.
Interesting.
Can I 4-3 Metro?
I will say, Redneck, he always has that can of Copenhagen long cut.
Clear tonight at T50.
It's interesting, he's got the cuffs on the spotlights.
Proceed.
You can show code number 2, code for both units back to 8.
Clear at 1851.
It's not a bad model. I wish the radar worked. Shortcut is like sand. I knew people that did that, what, fine cut or whatever it's called. Ugh.
One out 3 control.
1 out 3.
Can I get a 1051 for one times motorcycle?
Quick, stand by. 1 out 3, county 1051 en route. Advises an ETA of approximately 5 to 10 miles. Control clear 1851.
3 Charles 318 Shark stop.
Self-generated at this time, sir.
10-4. Be advised, once I have my self-generated 1011, I'm going to have 1 trooper with me for jurisdiction.
Well, they can advise.
Bundle, what's going on, man?
Make free to control, show me 1065 mics off comms.
5 Tom 83, 1065 mic drop comms.
How are you, sir?
1852.
We're getting ready to, well, about 45 minutes or so. I'm guessing with the Xbox and everything turned off, the kid's going down for a nap. He's still getting over. He had strep, which is not fun.
5 David 471.
But I'm guessing that means that she's... Nice truck? Yeah, it's not a bad one, huh?
1852. Have a safe patrol, sir. I'm quick.
Cody requested it at the beginning of the stream, and I wasn't planning on going for that long, and I forgot to turn it off at the beginning. I was running the 2020 Ghosted FPIU to start the stream. So I just basically accepted his, and we're going to do a 50-50.
Clear 1853.
So half the stream's going to be Ghosted F-150, and the other half is a Ghosted 2020. I'm doing good, man. Had a long patrol last night. It managed to have a hype train last night, so I'm like super stoked on that. That was a lot of fun, super exciting. I've only had 2 hype trains. That was my second one ever, so you know. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you so much for swinging by, man. And yeah, hit me up if you want a 1012 sometime. We'll run that 2020. Well, either 2020 or the Tahoe.
Union 22 dispatch.
So,
Union 22.
Don't tempt me. Yeah, well, I'll run it.
Call number 1405. We're in a row.
It's easier to do when I'm off stream, but you know, if I can patrol and I'm not live, it's totally easy. Is this a new SH-2? I've never seen it. This is the corporal vehicle. It's the F-150. It's also used for commercial vehicle enforcement. By the way, welcome World AK. How you doing? I think I've seen you once before. Kind of dropped a follow and split last time, but
SO318's call, the 1011.
Yeah, this is the F-150. Normally you'll see it in either marine or commercial vehicle enforcement, but it has a ghosted skin, and it's on my master sergeant, I think, vehicle structure for the week. So we're gonna rock it. We're gonna just enjoy every vehicle we can. We've done a lot in the Camaro.
Cannon 43 Metro.
Looks different than the marine. Yeah, no, it's this is here.
You can 1021 at Tango.
This is your same old F-150 that, you know, you see all the marine units. There's no light bar, there's no, you know, flash pattern should look the same. It looks really nice as a Ghost.
Stand by. Go ahead with your 1011.
Nice, like Silverstone gray, metallic, kind of tan color.
632 on a motorcycle, one type occupant.
That's how you run yours. Do you run yours slick top, or you have the light bar, I presume? Or are you like marine COC, so you don't have to? I don't know how the marine vehicle structure works. That's 158. I was just pulling back on the road. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, plus light. Yeah, so I mean, I like running for CVE. I run this thing with the. I did apply for Marine COC, so let's hope. Hey man, fingers crossed for you. I'm in the same boat you're in. I mean, I have. I'm praying for a senior step spot. I don't know what we have available for senior step. I know the rank is, I think, relatively full, so I'm probably stuck at step 3 for a bit, which is, you know, it is what it is. And then I applied for HPCOC, so fingers crossed on that one. I applied for HA. I'm still waiting on that one. I mean, I don't expect to get HA. There's a lot more people that are qualified, but when they open up the apps, it's like, yeah, why not, you know?
Control to
Yeah,
the channel 911.
Don't hold your breath for that one. You'll end up passing out and start breathing again and fail at your objective. So, don't, they opened up the application to any member of Midwest to apply for the 4th AJ spot. So I'm like, hey, you know, why not? Let's drop the app. Yeah, no, I mean, it's one of those things. You never know unless you try. And, you know, there's a lot of other people that are more qualified. They've been here longer. They know the community better. They could definitely take that HA spot. But as far as like moving into a corporal spot, I'm very comfortable with that. And I think it never hurts to try. You know what? If you don't try, you're never going to hear the word no. Sean has been with server for, yeah, I mean, like I said, there's a lot of people that I'm sure applied that are way more qualified and just in a better position to take over a head administration spot. So, but those that are in Midwest, you'll hear about it, and once I hear, you know, once I hear anything on what's going on, then I would love to see Sean in an HA spot. I think it'd be awesome. I think he'd be an awesome administrator. Yeah, that's honestly, the applications opened, I think, when I was a senior trooper. What are you doing, locals? And literally it's been tight-lipped since. There's no news. They probably got, you know, over 100 applications for it, at least. Because I think they said anyone that's member plus or TFC plus, I don't remember, equivalency, you know, at the time. So God knows how many people applied. The community was, at the time, was almost, you know, we were pushing for that 700 member mark. We're somewhere in the 600s right now, I think. It was Trooper Plus for 30, yeah, or 30 days. And no 1090s, no 93s, none, you know, basically spotless record, which is easier for people who have been with the community for less time. But if you've been here for 8 months and your 90 was, you know, when you first showed up, it's virtually disregarded, I'm sure.
Back in channel.
So yeah, I mean, I
4-3 control D covering my 21 for the
throw your name in the hat. You never know what's going to happen.
Copy.
Exclamation point quote. That's you know, one of the things that's kind of the major quote that was from Rocky, what, 5 or 6. That's not the whole thing because it doesn't all fit. It's more. That's like 500. That's like 498 characters. The max is 500. So I can't fit everything. But
1022. 2 Lincoln 2324 from control.
But there's nothing wrong with dreaming big.
Stand by for new call timer. True Lincoln 324, reference Caffeine call sign. You're going to be referencing call number 2. Man with a gun, local 911 call advised. Man with a gun, possibly in the metro line. 232, send Vitus Boulevard. 232, send Vitus Boulevard for a man with a gun. Control clear at 1901.
Man with a gun, you should be sending like 6 troopers or 6 officers.
Copy. Do we have any active Romeo units?
Negative, none is shown on my board at this time.
Copy.
2 Bravo 30 from control. Section 2, Lincoln 30 from control.
Good.
Are you currently an active
Yeah, it's not about how hard you get hit. It's about, or it's not about, you know, it's not how.
Clear. 2 Lincoln 30 weapons gas.
It's not how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. And that's why at the end of my stream, guys, I always say keep moving forward. Something new that I've started doing, and I firmly believe it. Just keep moving forward.
3 Union 416 County.
Proceed.
It's not a problem to get knocked down. It's not a problem to get, you know, beaten down to your knees. But get up, keep moving forward. Because you never know what's going to happen. I made that mistake when I was trying to apply with CHP IRL. You know, I let it knock me down. I let it keep me down. And now I'm, you know, beyond the age where I can even do it. So... just sucks, you know? But have goals, dream big. That's why I dropped my app for HA. You never know. Drop my app for Corporal. Never know. It's about staying positive and just, you know. What are the requirements to become CHPRL? 21 is the minimum age to apply. 35 is the max age, which I just hit as of June 3rd. Then you have to go through, it's an insanely long process, but it takes most people about a year from application submission to final interview and acceptance. But basically you have, first you have your written exam, and that's like a 2-hour, 200-question test. Yeah, I heard about that from the wife. She was watching Mel. A little meta knowledge, but yeah, that's bad. That's real bad. But yeah, CHP, so it's application, and then physical agility, and then you go through what they call as a voice stress analyzer, which is like a lie detector. And they may have changed up the order in which they do things, but this is when I was going through what they did. Then it's a meeting with some sergeants. Then it's another physical agility to make sure you're not slacking. Then it's, I think your final step is a meeting with lieutenants or whatever, or the captain. You know, it's the top brass. You're meeting with them. And
Metro 2 Link 324.
Physical agility.
Can I get 28?
The first run is like 2 miles in like 12 minutes or something like that. It's dumb easy. You could do it if you were smoking a pack of smokes a day and, you know, drinking alcohol every weekend. That's not the problem. But by the time you're in there expecting... Let's turn him down a little bit.
546.
He's loud.
Warning for reckless driving and 100 plus speed.
That 911, he just lets it ring.
Control calling to Lincoln 324. Ahead with you 1028.
But yeah, by the time you get through, you have to improve your time by like 15 or 20%. And then it's push-ups, sit-ups, chin-ups. I mean, it's your basic. It's like going through PE in high school, but it's just, you know, militaristic. For your push-ups, there's someone at the front of a very large group saying, you know, down, up, and if you're just trying to pump them away as quick as you can, no, not gonna happen. They might hold you down. They might hold you up for a minute.
Control calling to Lincoln 324.
You know, if you've heard the stories from anyone that's gone through boot camp, that's kind of what CHP mimics, is a more militaristic live-in academy, you know, and so that's kind of what the testing is. You can probably Google search. If you just Google search CHP physical agility test, there's a bunch of YouTube videos for training and stuff.
DOB 1129 1998. Resides at 177 West Mir Drive.
Yeah, I can still apply with my local PD. I live in San Jose, as I've said before to some people. San Jose police is always hiring. I could still apply with them. There's no age for them. I'd have to start going out and running and getting back and get my butt in shape. But I can definitely apply for them still. They don't have an age requirement that I know of. I can also apply with my local county sheriff or.
Bro, 200, please stop up your response code.
I don't know what he said. That was Mert.
Bro, I put it to 2 bro, 200, realize this is a priority situation. Could you come down here emergent?
Control's gonna be out of channel for 911.
So, yeah, no, I mean, you can look up CHP's testing requirements, stuff like that.
Just advise to say you went past, cycle back.
There's, it's like online study guides. There's websites that you can pull up to study for the test. They say it's one of the hardest departments to get into in the country. But once you get into CHP, you can transfer to any other department. You can lateral into any department you want. So you do CHP for like a year, decide you don't like CHP, you want to do more domestic stuff. You want to do more. City PD type calls. Then you just contact them. You say, yeah, I'm with CHP. Here's my blah blah, and you go through that lateral process and you go right in. If you get a job with Napa PD and you approach CHP, they'll say, okay, here's an application. You go through the process. So, CHP does not take laterals in, but they take laterals out. So that was the other thing that I was competing against. I was competing against other officers from other departments who were active police officers, and they were there on their testing days applying for CHP, to get into CHP. So... And those guys, they were all in shape, you know?
Charles 112.
I was a tow truck driver at the time. I was kind of flabby.
Charles 112.
Probably not even as much as I am now. I've been sitting on my computer since March, doing streaming, having a fun time with you guys, but...
193, I copy your self-generated 11. Thank you for self-generated.
Yeah, who you know definitely helps at least get your foot, you know, get your name known, but... There's, you know, they shouldn't be choosing. I'm presuming they won't. They shouldn't be choosing, or probably won't be choosing. The way he walked in and walked. Oh, my kid was it behind me? Yeah. He kind of pops in and pops out.
471 weapons, Captain, new call summary. You're going to be referencing hall number 1, 1016.
Did the kid just open the door and...
Drive.
He opened the door and left.
For a grill fire.
Someone saw it behind me on the webcam.
Going to be dispatching 52s and 53s momentarily.
Yeah, he does that.
Yeah.
Uh, 55354 from control.
We have yet to get a single call this patrol. It's going to be an interesting patrol log.
55354 from control.
55355.
On Discord?
Stand by for new assignment.
Five 454.
That's it.
There's just been a major 1050 on Postal 632 US Route 13.
Where is he going? Are we not in server 2?
Copy.
Like,
I'm gonna be dispatching units out there as well as 52s and 3.
we're definitely in server 2. That's highway for you. It definitely is. We're like the assistants to every department. That's why I was so bummed. Excuse me? Where are you going?
Lincoln 30.
Percy.
Call to 232 will be code for unit spec 10-8.
Copy. Control out of channel for 911.
We're just chilling. I mean... We're just gonna pass this guy on the shoulder.
Or David, pull someone.
Control side channel.
Yeah, highway is like a luck of the draw thing, but, you know, you would think that being up there near Polito, you'd get routed to a call wherever they're going. Obviously, if they're passing me, that's, I'm going too fast.
Control back in channel. Showing you back 10-8 at 1913.
But, you know, if you have troopers passing you, something's going on, you know what I
Control
mean?
out of channel for another 911 call.
And I know he's busy, he's super busy, and I think he's by himself, so, you know, he's probably just trying to find people, and I don't know how dispatch, if he has a live map on one screen or if it's only through the CAD system. If it's only through CAD, then you can't pull it up as a second window and have it on a second monitor if you have that ability. I remember when I dispatched for AAA, I had a map of people, half of one of my monitors, and I had 3. Half of one of my monitors was a map, so I could like pull up calls and see who's nearby. The other half was seeing new calls. The other half was calls that were already taken care of. Or, you know, they have another monitor was seeing calls that have been taken care of. And did I? Or is it not modeled? It's not modeled. This is an F-150. It should be driver's side.
Control back in channel. Six X-ray 10, control.
That car sounds like it's going so fast when it's not going anywhere.
Rogue Avenue area for a reckless dash hound bus.
Hopping in game. Have a good stream. Thank you, sir. Have a good patrol. Be safe. I'll see you out here.
Can you touch PD in as well, please?
I'll be attaching PD units as well. But there will be 0 from control of correction, my apologies, in 22. We go over 200 from control.
Go for deep Bravo 200.
An IV on now for a reckless driver in an area of 106 Road. It's going to be a dash on.
Five David 364.
Firstly.
I'm currently on scene at 632 Route 68 with that MBA.
Clear.
Charles 318, can I get a 2729 when ready?
Stand by. Proceed with your 2729.
It's gonna be a Matt Axelrod. Last name's gonna be Oscar X-Ray Lima Romeo Oscar David.
10-9, sir.
Matt Axelrod, last name Oscar Lima